Thank you so much for joining me. If I could start by asking you your name and your title.
Thank you so much for having me. I am Wongani Nyasulu. I am a member of PEN Malawi.
Could you tell me about the impact that PEN International is having in Malawi?
So PEN International has a significant impact on Malawi, especially looking at the literature space, issues to do with freedom of expression, and also bringing up young writers to be aware of their rights, but also giving them that platform to really contribute to the literature space in Malawi. So it's not only about young writers. We also have an intergenerational kind of working space where the older generation are also mentoring the young writers to really give them the space, but also the capacity to really contribute to the issues around, but also just really bringing out their voices and letting them have a say in the situation in the country.
In terms of sort of providing a space and empowering the younger generation, how are they put into the context of the Malawi itself? Like, how are you seeing PEN International empowering young writers?
Yeah, I think it's also coming at the right time. In this case, that we have also introduced the Young Writers Committee. This is a committee that comprises of young people. So there's no specific age limit, I would say, but in this case, we're talking of 18 to 35, but we know we have other centers with people who are young at heart, I would say.
I'm still young at heart too. Don't let the hair fool you.
Yeah, so with the Young Writers Committee, it's really a space where young people can just have their own their own comfort space or safe space to really contribute issues impacting them, and how they can also tap into the knowledge but also expertise of older members, and really paving the way for even the younger ones in primary school, even in nursery school. So having this committee has really given us that opportunity to have our own space and to really discuss issues that are affecting us as young people.
Have you noticed the sort of bridging of the generational divide at all in these spaces?
Yes, there is. I would say we are getting there. We are not yet there because, for example, the Spain Congress has also given us that opportunity to really discuss more on how do we interact intergenerationally, like really having different committees come together on different projects, and how can we really use the knowledge as well as expertise of the other committees to really build and shape the Young Writers Committee. So there is that bridging, but I think there is more that can be done. There are more programs that we can introduce. For example, I've mentioned of mentorship sessions. So we have this, but they're informally. For example, if I'm writing something, I'm coming up with a poem, a book, I can easily call one of the older members for advice or anything. But we're looking at really having trainings, mentorship sessions, where it can be a formal program and young people can also really be taken through that step by step.
And finally, I've been asking everyone this question. This year's theme at PEN is freedom of words, words of the free. What does that mean for you?
Yeah, that's very interesting because I was part of the panel on Monday, and I presented one of my write-ups, and that was the first thing that I had put in that write-up, that I find myself at a crossroads again, asking myself, what does free speech mean to me, but also what does it mean for young people in my country and the continent as a whole? For me, I think freedom of speech is being able to express yourself without fear of censorship, retaliation, without being nervous of anyone coming at you just because of your opinion. You have a right to opinion, and freedom of speech is it's not a luxury. it's a fundamental right. We all deserve to have that right. And really having that, I think, can go a long way in also really tackling some of the challenges we're facing in our daily lives. At a center level, at a country level, and even at a global level, just as we're doing now at PEN International Congress.
I think it's a very good reminder too.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
is.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.